Alright guys, here we are again in Clash Royale. Today we have another video. We're going to be doing a few things today. I'm going to test out two decks that I think would work in Arena 12 or any arena above. We're going to be trying out this new season tournament. It looks like a lot of fun. We're going to be doing some battles in my clan. And we're going to be testing out these two decks, which this deck is ultimately a Hog Rider bait deck. What you're going to do is put down the Hog Rider, and then once he defends against that Hog Rider, you put down the Ram Rider followed by either a Valkyrie or a Magic Wizard. So we're going to see that in action right now here in the clan. Hopefully we'll get something good. Of course, the biggest weakness whenever running any tower-only attacker is the Skeleton Army, but that's why we have the Valkyrie and the Magic Archer there. So, let's see if we can get a few wins. First we're going to try it here, friendly battle. And then we're going to go into the ranked battles. And then eventually we're going to try out the tournament. We're going to use both decks, so this should be interesting. It doesn't look like anyone's taking the friendly battle now. So I think we're just going to head right into the ranked battles. See how that's going to go. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to show off the full extent of this deck and all its greatness. So basically the way you have to use it is you're going to put down the Magic Archer, and then it would have been nice to get the Hog Rider first. He has a Golem, and that's going to be annoying, but we're going to put down that Ice Wizard followed by a Valkyrie. Now, it's not the ideal way to start. As you can see, we have the mirror there, so we have another Valkyrie. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to put the Hog Rider down. Now, if he's smart, he's gonna go for that Hog Rider, and he's not gonna think anything else of it. He's gonna think I'm running something primarily Hog Rider. It looks like he's just focused on attack now. He has the Electro Wizard down to stop my Hog Rider. Then we're gonna put down another Hog Rider, only to make him think that we're running a Hog Rider deck. He's gonna put everything he has on that one side, and you see he did take a tower. Defense is definitely something to worry about with big decks like these, but in the end, in events in, say, a tournament like this global tournament that's coming up, or that's happening right now, a deck like this is going to be godly, just based off the simple fact on how useful it is. Like, look, he took our tower, and not shortly after, we took his. And we're going to use a fireball here, and that's going to take out his troops easy. Now this guy is a level 10, and he does seem to have some experience. We saw that a level 11 prince. He seems to be pretty knowledgeable, so he probably knows that we're going to try to bait him again. So we're going to put down that Hog Rider. He's going to get a few hits. He's going to put on the Mega Knight. Now I would be worried about that, but being that we have the Hog Rider at our disposal and the Ram Rider, we're going to put the Ram Rider right there. Yeah, she is going to take a hit, but she's going to slow down. She's gonna slow him down. She will get that one hit. She will take the tower. We're gonna put the Valkyrie there to keep him distracted. The Ice Wizard there to slow him down. And we're gonna put a Rage on the towers. I really need them to take out that balloon. A balloon is another one of those annoying cards that could cause trouble for this deck. We're gonna mirror the Magic Archer. His long range is really useful here. They're gonna take out that Mega Knight. At the last minute, the Inferno Dragon's gonna focus on that Valkyrie. He's spamming all of his big stuff right now, which, another downside, you have nothing to counter the spam. Like right here, we took the L, but you really got to see how this deck works. We're gonna try it a few more times. Another single, then we're gonna do a 2v2. And then we're going to try out the other deck. So let's try it one more time in ranked battle, see how that does. Carlos, a clanless Carlos, let's give him a round of applause. And let's get this started. So right now we got the ideal way to start this. We got the Magic Archer. And we'll save the Ice Wizard and the Fireball for defense. You're going to put down the Hog Rider as soon as the Archer reaches the bridge. That guarantees the least amount of time that it takes. See, if he puts something like that down, he's going to go for the Hog, because he's going to put it down to stop that Magic Archer. So he's going to put something heavy. So once the whatever he puts down looks at that magic archer, use another Mega Knight. Once he looks at the magic archer, that Hog Rider is basically home free. Now we're gonna put the Ram Rider here because he just used 7 elixir. He has the Valkyrie as well, but I'm not too worried because we have the Rage spell on there, so we're gonna get all the hits that we wanted to get. Another magic archer because that piercing effect is extremely helpful. If you only get a bit closer, I don't think he will. He'll just barely make it. But a hit's a hit regardless, and he's gonna get 1 hit off. We're gonna put down another magic archer to stop that one. And we're gonna apparently stop that Skarmy too, which is really nice. We got to save as much elixir possible. So as soon as that magic archer reaches the bridge, down goes the Hog Rider. Now he was expecting this, but it's not gonna matter because we're gonna take that tower. Then we're gonna rush him with the Ram Rider because he's still worried about defending against that magic archer. We're gonna go in with the Ram Rider, and then after we're gonna put down the Valkyrie on this side. We need to give him a sense of pressure on his crown tower, so that way he'll put some of its units to protect it. That witch is none of my worries. I'm gonna put down an Ice Wizard. That should be enough to stop the witch and anything and the skeletons that she makes. I'm not too worried about cards like that. It's the Executioner and the Valkyrie and the Mega Knight. Those are the cards that would really pull this deck down. But playing with this strategy the way we've been going, you can see we're still in the 2200s. The Hog Rider is going to take a big hit, but it's not going to matter. So we're just going to have to distract here. And we're going to put the Mirrored Hog Rider there. We're going to take out that Skarmy. We're going to put the Ice Wizard to slow down that the balloon and the Magic Archer as soon as this log passes through. Now just like that, the balloon is gone. He did do some serious damage to the tower, but I'm not too worried about the end results because his tower is at pretty low health. He did take out the Ram Rider. I'm going to use a Fireball and then follow that with the Hog Rider. Then I'm going to put another Hog Rider. It is risky, but I plan on taking that second tower. Well, we didn't get to take the second tower with the Raged Hog Riders, but what we did do is secure a win, proving that this deck does work. I'm going to try it out in 2v2. And then we're going to move on to the season tournament. So as you can see, Lumberjack Rush is on, so we'll try that out right after. This deck is going to excel in any events that have any sort of elixir boost, even in overtime. I guess you could call this deck a sort of a last minute push. So let's give our opponent a thumbs up and a round of applause. And then let's get this started. So it looks like he's waiting to put down that witch. He has the bandit down. So I'm going to put down the Ice Wizard. He's going to put down the baby dragon. And I'll put a Valkyrie up in front. Now the Valkyrie is essential because the Valkyrie can take a lot of hits, but she can also deal damage to everything around her. So I'm going to place this Rage. We should be able to take the tower with that. That should be enough. Yeah, I doubt he's going to stop that push unless he's going to put down a rocket. But you can see that Ram Rider still had some pretty decent health. He's going to put down the Royal Hogs, but that's not really going to do much. I know it's going to hurt the tower, but I'm not really worried about that. We're in the position where we could aim for the 3 count right now. Now again, my teammate is going to put down the Royal Ghost. It's not going to stop the Royal Hogs, but I will put down another Hog Rider, which is going to distract 3 of the Royal Recruits. They're going to follow him halfway there. Scan like. Alright, so we got a Magic Archer to defend against that big push that he's formed. The Royal Recruits may seem like a waste of elixir, but they're actually really good. They're especially good if you're running something like the Royal Giant. So I'm pretty sure we lost this one. But as you can see, the match started off great. We got him to low health, the 9 elixir. Alright, we're here again. I'm going using the same teammate. We're gonna ideally run the same strategy as before, so we're gonna wait for our opponent to strike first, because usually that's when you get a better view of your opponent and the type of deck they're gonna use when you let them go first. So he's got a Sparky and a Wizard. I'm gonna put down a Hog Rider to distract that Sparky, because that Sparky can get very annoying. A Valkyrie up in front. Valkyrie can take a good amount of hits. That Fisherman, I'm not too worried about it. My teammates got that covered. This push is a very dangerous one. It's very well played on by my opponent, because you see he's going to take that tower with ease. That Sparky Knight combo is a very deadly one. Now we are at an advantage because we are a level higher than he is. He's going to put down the Dark Prince, and I'm going to follow that up with the Ram Rider. He's going to put the Baby Dragon, and then I'm going to get ready to put down that Rage spell. But I guess not, because he's going to put down the Giant Skeleton and the Sparky. Two cards that can get very annoying at times. So he's going to do damage to the magic, he's going to do damage to the Baby Dragon. And he's going to form another big push here. Pretty sure he took this tower, and I'm pretty sure he's won this game too, because that Sparky is going to be very annoying. But this deck, depending on how you use it, and it all depends on the opponent as well, can work very well. We've got a Mega Knight there. That is another card, very annoying. It's a very powerful card. It's really great, but it just lacks. It makes other cards that are going against it really lack in the defense department. It's a card that's going to expose your weakness. So I'm not sure what happened to my teammate there, but he apparently didn't play any cards. So I'm wondering what that was about, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter. We're going to try out this second deck. Now, the goal of this second deck is to get the Ram Rider. As you can see, we have the Bombers, which do a heavy amount of damage, 325 damage. Now, level 10 Goblins, they're going to do some decent damage. I don't expect them to do much. Everyone's usually ready for the Goblin Barrel, but they're definitely going to be a help, especially with how cheap they are. The Ram Rider is going to be our main basis of attack. So we're going to try that out in ranked battle, and then we're going to go on to the World Tournament using this deck. This is the deck that I've used thus far to get me to this arena, to Arena 12. So first we're going to put down the Execution, and then we're going to send the Goblin Barrel in contrast to what he just put down. I'm going to put the Skarmy, not because it's needed, but because it's going to help distract that witch until we can take out those skeletons. So right now we're gonna, while the witch is distracted, I'm gonna put down the wall breakers. Now he did seem annoyed with that decision, but ultimately that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal of this deck. To basically troll the opponent. Now he did take our tower. That Valkyries are one of the best cards in the game. My favorite is still the Magic Archer. But in second would definitely have to be the Valkyrie. So we're going to put the Ram Rider and the Magic Archer. That Magic Archer is going to help with defense a lot. Real help in defense. And then he's going to hit in long range. We are going to take his tower. We're going to send the Goblin Barrel back there. And then we're just going to wait to see his next move. We have the Night Witch as well. She's waiting back here. The Night Witch is going to take on the Valkyrie. And then we're going to put the Wall Breakers. He's probably going to go to try and stop these bats that are going to come right now. Now, unfortunately, the bats are not the smartest of cards. We would have been able to do some serious damage if they would have gone for the Crown Tower. Or the Pumpkin Tower. Elixir, not really a big worry. It's a worry right now, but it usually won't be. So we have the Magic Archer. We're going to put the Ram Rider right there. We're going to take out the Wizard. Now, we are going to take his tower, regardless of what he does. And then the goal is now to just bombard him. Bombard him with as much stuff possible. You're going to try to spread it around, so that way one unit can't take out the whole army. once you spread this around, it's going to be incredibly difficult for anyone to defend. And just like that, we got the 3-crown win. Bats are one of the best assistants on a deck like this. An easy 3-crown win. Now it lacks in defense, but it's nothing to be too seriously worried about. We're gonna head right into the season tournament. As you can see, it at a lot below 50. And I've already gotten 2 wins thus far. 2 wins, 2 losses, just to check out what the competition's like. It's a very aggressive tournament. So right off the bat, we're gonna give him a thumbs up, and we're gonna play a song for him. And then we're gonna send the Goblin Barrel, followed by the Wall Breakers, followed by the Magic Archers. Now, just as expected, the Wall Breakers are gonna do damage not only to the tower but to that Lumberjack, which is a really great thing. Now I'm going to leave the Night Witch to handle the Royal Ghost, and I'm just going to let the Wizard do his thing. I know he's not going to take the tower, and I know he definitely did some damage, but not enough to take the tower itself. We can see he has a Musketeer, and he has the Lumberjack. That's a great combo. But for the purpose of this video, we're not going to be using that combo. Maybe sometime in the future, depending on what you guys want to see. Remember, I'm open to suggestions, any mobile games or even console games that you might want to see me play. Just give me a shout. Don't forget to like and subscribe too, down below. And leave your comment. I mean, really, I know this is only my second video, and it's only my second day on YouTube, so I can't be expecting too much. But I really do hope that this channel gets to go somewhere, because my purpose for creating a channel was to, give my 2 cents on, helping out. Because, most YouTubers, they start off like that too, but definitely with, as times change, so do they, sort of. I mean, I'm not going to go into the whole rant, but the point is I want to show what I can do, So he's going to put down the Royal Ghost. As he did take out 2 towers, and we are kind of at a big disadvantage here. We have that 1 tower over there at 364 health. Then we're going to put down this Night Witch here, who should take care of the Valkyrie, no problem. I'm going to lay a Goblin Barrel. We have 30 seconds to take the 2 towers, which is a very difficult task. We are going to take 1 tower, so 1 of 2, but there's still the problem of that tower being at 800 health. Now, in 10 seconds, is there a way that we can win? I don't think so. I think he pretty much won this. There's no doubt about it now. With 2 seconds, the only thing that could have happened is he would have 3-crowned me. But that's about it. He's going to clap. We're going to give him the thumbs up. That was well played by him. Alright, now following after that, we did take the loss. But I'm pretty confident that we can win at least 1 more. We have 3 losses, so 2 left. I'm actually not too worried. That last round went by. It didn't go great, but it didn't go bad either. So he's gonna put down a Ram Rider, and I'm gonna put down an Executioner and the Magic Archer. He's gonna go for the Executioner. I would have personally gone for the Magic Archer. I find the Magic Archer way more annoying than the Executioner. Meaning that I'm not running anything very spammy. So we're not gonna pierce. We're not gonna hit the tower with the Magic Archer, but we will take out the Ice Wizard. And as soon as that baby dragon gets distracted, we're going to put down the bats. So we're going to put down another Executioner. Then we're going to get ready to put down the Night Witch, because I'm going to get ready to charge in with the Ram Rider. So just as simple. This deck runs pretty smoothly, pretty simple. We're going to put down the Wall Breakers, and then we're going to rush on the Ram Riders on this side. And I choose this side because of the fact that he's probably worried about attacking and defending this side. So the Ram Rider is going to go over here. We're going to do some serious damage to his tower. He's probably figuring out a way to counter that. He's going to put down a Hog Rider, but I'm not too worried about the Hog. The Hog Rider is not, compared to other cards, not really the worst. I mean, of course, you can't just leave him alone, but he's pretty simple to counter. Any big group or large group that works together, like the Goblin Gang, the Skarmy, or even the Tombstone, can work very well against him. So he's going to take our tower, but we've got his tower. It's a very low health. So as soon as that Valkyrie, not the Valkyrie. As soon as that Archer goes down, we're going to put down the Executioner. Thanks to the Ram Rider, she did slow down the movement rate of the balloon, so he's not even going to touch our tower. His tower is at 229 health, so we're just going to go ahead and play a game of defense. I'm going to put down the wall breaker so we can cycle out to the Goblin Barrel, who I'm going to send at his crown tower. I know you're thinking, why is crown tower? Well, it's because I want to give him that sense of pressure. I know I talked about giving him a sense of pressure before, but I really want to emphasize on it now. We see the Ram Rider going to slow down the movement rate. That's going to help us take out the balloon. We took his tower, and now we'll just bombard him with cards. He's not going to be able to counter this. This win, well, I jinxed it, because there's nothing I can do to stop that. Oh, wow. Last minute, that Hog Rider was just 1 second away from tying it up. We would have been sent into overtime. I know he's upset, but this deck works. We see he was running something similar. So in the World Tournament, that brings us up to 3 wins. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do one more battle, and then we're gonna move to the Lumberjack Rush. We're gonna do Lumberjack Rush with both decks, this one and the one with the Hog Rider. So Ram Rider, and then a Goblin Barrel over there. Now we can see he's running something very heavy. He has the Electro Wizard, which is definitely going to be a bit of trouble for us, being that we have this Executioner here. He's going to stun the Executioner. He got a tower down to 30 health, so he's basically taking it. I doubt we're going to be able to defend very well against that. One wall breaker is going to reach. But like I said, 30 health, that's almost nothing. To defend it against that, it's almost impossible. Yeah, he's going to put down the Miner. Surprisingly, that Magic Archer's still around. He's only at maybe like 5 health. Not sure how he's still around, but our Crown Tower is going to take it out. We're going to put the Ram Rider right there in the middle, because I figured he would put something on the other side to take the other side tower. He does have the Mega Knight, and that is annoying. We're going to put the Wall Breakers, try to distract the Royal Ghost, get him to turn around. And it works. He's going to follow. This sort of troubles me, so we're going to put down the Night Witch. The Night Witch is a great counter against the Mega Knight. Not because of the Night Witch herself, but because she spawns 4 little bats when she dies. So this has become an almost near impossible task. He's got us at 600 health. He's running a lot of legendaries. And his defense has been on point. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he'd come in with the Mega Knight on this side. So we're gonna save those bats. We're gonna put down the Skeleton Army because I want him distracted. We're gonna have to use the bats for that Miner, because that Miner is going to do some serious damage if left alone. There goes the Mega Knight. The Mega Knight is going to take out the Wall Breakers. Looks like he's not even going to let us have 1 tower. Kudos to this guy. He's been playing defense great. Ram Rider as well. That's going to be trouble. He's going to win this one. He definitely deserves to be here all the way in the Challenger. I think it's Challenger 2. But that's a win well earned by him. So we're gonna go right ahead. We do have a daily gift ready. It's just the Elixir Golem. Me personally, I'm not too big a fan of the Elixir Golem. Not sure why. It's just that whole giving the other opponent 4 Elixir, it really doesn't work for me. So we're gonna try the Lumberjack Rush. Now, Lumberjack Rush, for those of you who don't know, it's basically the same thing as that graveyard event. But what happens is, on either side of the crown tower, a lumberjack will spawn spontaneously. Aside from that, there's basically a rage spell in the entire arena. So everything's going to be fast-paced and dangerous. So we're just going to crowd him here at the crown tower. That Night Witch is going to do some heavy damage. Alright guys, I'm not quite sure what happened, but it seems as though my camera stopped recording. So I'm here to replay to show how that battle finished. I'm sure right here is where we left off. As you see, the Goblin Barrel is going to distract the Lumberjack and the Skarmy. But his towers have very low health. So for a triple elixir deck, for a triple elixir battle, or even triple elixir, a rage battle, or yeah, even a triple elixir battle, this deck will work miracles. One, you could sub out the for those of you that don't have the Ram Rider, you could sub out the Ram Rider for the Lumberjack. But some of the essentials here is definitely the Magic Archer, it's definitely the Skarmy, and the Goblin Barrel, the Wall Breakers. Those are all essential for winning with this deck. So as you can see, we got the easy 3-crown win. I'm going to go into the Double Rider deck, which was this one. It's the one we started off the game with. We're going to try that out in a Lumberjack Rush, see how that goes. Alright, so let's give our opponent a thumbs up. And then we're going to put down an Ice Wizard, followed by a Valkyrie right there in the middle of the charge. The Valkyrie is going to do some hefty damage. We see he has a Lumberjack right up ahead. So we're going to put down a Rage spell. That's going to be double Rage on that Hog Rider, which means wow. I could have sworn we had that tower, but I guess not. It's going to be the Ice Wizard to take the tower, not the Hog Rider. We're going to have one of his Lumberjacks come down here. So next we're going to put down the Ram Rider. Ram Rider right here on the crown tower side. Because like I said, ultimately the goal is, that's usually always the goal, beat him before he beats you. But the goal is to try to do as much damage as possible. I know I'm stating the obvious, but to do as much damage as possible in as little time. So you're just gonna try to rush him. Regardless of what deck he's using, when the units are moving this fast, you have to be worried, especially when there's a rage spell floating. Alright guys, that looks like it's gonna be it. That's gonna be all for today. We got to see these 2 decks in action, both of them. We got to see them in the Lumberjack. There's nothing really good in the store. So yeah, this has been my second video. Any of you that are watching this, I hope you have good luck. Have a good day. Good luck in this season tournament. The rewards tend to be pretty good. Of course, you got to pay 500 gems. But if any of you get to this 11 wins, it's really going to be worth it. I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye. Oh, also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what you think I could improve on, what I could change, things you'd like to see happen, maybe your decks, suggestions, anything. Just remember, like, subscribe, comment, and this has been Gaming with Cross. Alright, bye.